Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to those of you who have subscribed. Thank you to my new subscribers. Um, as you know, um, I have a lip gloss business, an online lip gloss business. It's called Classy Kiss. Classy with a K, as actually you can see right here, classykiss.com. And in the midst of me starting the business, I've done a lot of research, a lot of extensive research. I've watched actually a lot of YouTube videos, and which led me to this video, the reason that you clicked on this video. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos titling how to start a lip gloss business with less than $100 or less than $50 or something of that manner. Okay, so there are actually a lot of YouTube videos claiming that. Now, don't get me wrong, some of them may be correct, but in my opinion, if you ask me, no, you cannot. And I'm gonna explain to you why. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I went about it the wrong way. I don't know. Okay. But first of all, you're going to need stuff. Okay. You're going to need supplies. So I know that there's a lot of people out here that's selling lip glosses and kits and things like that. So if you go to some of these lip gloss websites or somebody on Instagram or even Etsy, you may see lip gloss kits. Those kits may be anywhere from $40 to $70 depending on who you get them from. I've also seen them on TKB Trading, and I've seen them on Amazon. Okay. Like I said, it all depends on who you're getting them from, but I don't think that I've seen any less than $40. If I did, you would probably get a very small bag of base instead of like what you would get if you went to TKB Trading or Amazon or somewhere else to get just the base itself. Like I said, it depends on who you're getting it from. So if you see me looking over, I have some notes here so I can kind of remember what to talk about. Okay, so let's talk about base. The lip gloss base, if you buy the base from TKB Trading, so if you buy the base from if you buy the base from TKB Trading, if you buy one 5-ounce base, that base is like $6 and some change. Okay, and then you got to pay for shipping. Now that one thing of base may get you 12 to 16 lip gloss tubes, depending on how big your tubes are, if you use squeeze tubes or wand tubes. Okay, so you're gonna need more than one bag of base. If you buy the base from Amazon, I think they run about $7 or $8 for the 5.5 ounces. If you buy it from Etsy, they can run you anywhere from $10 up, and I believe it's less than 5.5 ounces. So like I said, depending on where you're getting it from. Now the thing is with the base, when you first starting off, if you're using that, if you get one pack of base, that base basically you're going to be using it for experimenting. Okay, you're trying to see what colors you like, what pigments you like, you know, how much oil you may need, how, you know, so that first, say the first 1 to 3 bags of base that you buy is going to be using it to experiment. Okay, so what happens after that's gone and your glosses or whatever it is that you're making doesn't really come out the way that you want it. Okay, so that base is gone. So of course now you got to buy some more base. Okay, So you're going to be doing that until you get your formula right. Get however you have much oil, however much of anything that you're putting in there to your liking. Okay, so like I said, of course, you're going to end up buying some more base, because those first few bags of bases is you're going to be experimenting with that. Okay, the next thing, tubes. So you have to decide, are you going to use squeeze tubes or wand tubes or both, depending on where you get your tubes from. I know, like places like Amazon, they have where actually, yeah, Amazon, they have where you can buy so many tubes for like $25. These are like the 10 ml tubes. It may be, I think the last ones that I bought, they were 30 tubes for $25, and those were the wand tubes. The squeeze tubes, I got them for 80 tubes for $12, I want to say. But when I last looked at the site a few days ago, all of that went up. Okay. Depending on where you get your tubes from. Now, if you are going to have a vendor when you start off, of course, that's gonna be more, okay? Because you have to get whatever you need from the vendor. And if your vendor is in China, you're gonna have to pay for shipping. Shipping from China is not cheap, okay? So that's that. Your pigments, you're going to need pigments. You're going to probably waste a lot of pigments because, like I said, with the base, you're going to be trying things out. See, mixing stuff together, see if you like it. With the oils, you're going to be mixing all that stuff together. So eventually you're going to end up buying some more pigments, just as with the base, and maybe the oils too, because you experimenting, right? So that's another cost. Depending on where you get those pigments from, okay? Your flavors. You want lip gloss to have a flavor. And depending on if you get them from, is it Loran? I think it's Loran oils. Flavors, the bottles about like this. Okay. And you can get them in like a pack of 5, a pack of, I think it's like 15, a pack of 20. That's like $20. Okay. I don't know if you can just like buy one, but if you buy one, that's gone like just like that because it's so small. Okay. There's another site called Get Suckered where they sell flavors too. So you can maybe try them, but they're also, I think the ones I got 10 for, they were on sale for $25. I think the regular price for the 10 was like $39, $40 or something like that. And that's another cost. Okay, so what else is there? Oh, okay. So you also would need, of course, your computer. You're going to need a printer because you're going to need to print your labels. You're going to need to print your shipping labels, your other labels, your packaging slip. You're going to need a printer. So if you need a printer, that means you're going to need ink. So I think the printers normally come with a thing, like maybe one thing of ink. So eventually you're going to need some ink, because if you get a lot of orders, or excuse me, if you get labels, say like from Avery Labels, what is that, Avery.com, or Sheet Labels, you're going to print your own labels. Okay, so you're going to need a printer, you're going to need ink, you're going to need paper, right? Labels, you're going to need labels. You got to put some kind of labels on your glosses or whatever it is that you're selling. Okay, you're going to need a website. So a lot of people that are telling you that you can start your business with $50 to $100 or less, they're not telling you these things. You're going to need a website. Okay. Now, depending on your website, you may go to Big Cartel, what was it? Big Cartel, Wix, Shopify, Square. Is a Square? I think it's Square. But anyway, all of those websites you have to pay monthly. Okay. If you use Big Cartel, now I don't know about Shopify or Wix or nothing like that. Now I know all of them do. You have to do pay for them monthly to keep the website up and running, right? With Big Cartel, in order to ship labels, you have to have a thing called ShipStation, which is another monthly fee. Okay, so the people that are telling you about starting a business for $50 or less, $100 or less, these are the things that they're not telling you. Okay. On my Big Cartel site, when I got my orders, I was wondering why I could not print labels. Now, thinking back, I do remember seeing a video, but the video was probably 2 or 3 years old, saying that they had to also purchase ShipStation. Now I'm thinking 2 or 3 years in past, so Big Cartel had to upgrade. Y'all, they did not. So yes, you have to have ShipStation also if you're going to use Big Cartel. Now the thing with Big Cartel is the cheapest one that I've seen so far. They have where you can list 5 products for free. Okay. They have where you can list 50 products for $9.99, like 250 products for like $19.99 and up and up. I think Shopify may start off at $29.99. I think, I'm not sure, don't quote me now, but for Big Cartel, I know for sure that those are the prices. Okay. Now, also with that, you have to worry about the fees. So if you're even with all the other way, even Etsy, okay, even with all of those sites, those e-commerce sites, if you're printing shipping labels, that's a fee because you have to pay for the shipping label, which is why a lot of people say make sure that you add your shipping into your product, so all of that can be taken care of, because you have to print the labels, the packaging labels, and they have to be shipped, right? So now you have your website fee, you have your ShipStation fee, you have your when you print the labels, you have the postage fee, because it costs for that. What is it called when you print the labels? Anyway, it's a cost for that. When you make a sale off your website, now I'm gonna say for Big Cartel, I don't know about the rest of them because I don't use the rest of them, but for like Big Cartel, when you have an order and when the order is paid for and everything is go to your account, you only get so much of that money because Big Cartel is going to take their fee. Same with Etsy. If you're Etsy seller, if you have an Etsy site, I also have an Etsy site. Etsy charge you a listing fee, a 20-cent listing fee for everything, per item that you're listing. You're going to get charged for the packaging labels. You're going to get charged so much percentage of the say, like if you, okay, I sold a product for $95 on my Etsy store. Out of that $95, I got like maybe $75. Okay, so that's a lot of money. So Etsy is getting their cut. My Big Cartel store, my orders from Big Cartel, once the money is into my account, Big Cartel get their fee. Okay, so I would think that Shopify and Wix and Square and all those other sites are like that too, because they have to get paid too. Okay, so let's think. We got the base. We got our tubes, we got our pigments, we got our flavors. Excuse me, we have our printer. Get a printer, you gotta have ink, you gotta have paper. Okay. Um, you gotta have uh your labels. You got to label, got to have a name for your lip gloss or whatever it is that you're selling. You got to make labels for it. Okay. So now if you're printing your own labels, you have to go to either sheet labels or Avery labels, and you can print them. You can design them and print them yourself, or you can actually have them printed for you and mail it to you, which of course is more money, right? Also, you need packaging paper. What are you going to ship it in? You can go to the post office and get the bubble mailers and the poly mailers here in our city you have to pay for, but the bubble mailers you can get those for free. Um, you would need business cards and thank you cards. Now you can also design those yourself and print them out yourself, or you can have someone like Vistaprint, or if you're doing it off Avery or Canva, they can print it for you, which of course is another cost. So even if you print it yourself, you still have to buy those things in order, to print it yourself and what have you. Okay. So some of these things are not what some people are telling you. They're telling you that you can start your business with $50 or $100 or less. That is not true. In my opinion, that is not true, because everything that I just named is more than $50 or $100. Even if you buy your printer, depending on where you get your printer from, you may pay $50 to $100 and some dollars for your printer if you don't have one. Okay, you have to keep your ink. Ink is not cheap. Nowhere. I don't care where you go. Ink is not cheap. So all of these things add up. Your business card, your thank you cards. Now, me personally, my business cards and my thank you cards are one card. Okay. And so I just started my business. So when my business picks up, and then I can go on to something better. But right now, my business cards are also my thank you cards. I just designed it a way where it says thank you for blah blah blah, and the other information that's needed on there. Okay. My labels, I did purchase my labels. I did get some from Sheet Labels. And guys, some of the labels, if you go to Sheet Labels, some of the labels are compatible with Avery. So you can either design them on Sheet Labels or you can design them on Avery, but you just have to find out which one is compatible. Depending on what you get, it should be a list on the Sheet Labels. On one of the pages should be a list of compatible paper with Avery. Okay. But yeah, so these are some of the things that people are not telling you. Okay. I'm pretty sure that I'm missing something, but those are the basics. Okay. So yeah, so you have your base, your tubes, whether you're gonna have a squeeze or a wand or both. You need, your pigments, your flavors. Oh, you need syringes and pipettes. Okay, you need that. That's another cost. Okay, you get your printer, your ink, your paper, your labels, your bubble mailers or poly mailers, what have you. You need all of those things. So when people say that you can start your business with $100 or less, think about what you need. Okay, so I've been in business for, I believe it's 6 weeks now. Some of the things I have purchased a couple of times already. Okay. My base, I've purchased base 3 times, because the first set that I got, I'm just practicing. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get the feel of it. I'm trying to get all of these guys. I'm so sorry about the noise in the background. But yeah, I'm trying to get the feel of it. I'm trying to see what works, what colors look good with this and with that. So like I said, those first ones, they're pretty much just wasted, you know, because you can't just go in and say, oh, I'm going to mix this together and that's it. You can't do that. Okay, you have to figure out what oils go with what. How do they um mix well to, you know, do they mix well together? Are they good for your lips, for your skin, for your hair, for your nails, all of this kind of stuff? Okay, so if you buying, like I said, if you buying a kit, a starter kit from somebody, Etsy, Amazon, TKB Trading, somebody on Instagram, somebody that has a lip gloss line, and they're selling the starter kits. Okay, that's your $50 right there. So how can you start a business with $50 to $100 or less? I don't see it. But anyway, guys, so guys, I am so sorry for the noise in the background. So I'm gonna get off here now because there's a lot of things going on. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Follow Classy Kiss on Instagram. It's at Classy Kiss. Facebook is Classy Kiss. Our website is classykiss.com. And before I go, I want to show you, I do have some new glosses coming out, and they will actually, as a matter of fact, when you guys see this video, the new glosses will already be on the site, and I am going to show you. So here are some of the glosses that I made in here. And then I have some in here. These are the squeeze tubes, and I have some oils in here. These are my some of my wand tubes, okay? So before we go, if I can find them without this one. This is not one. This that's not one. I do have some new glosses coming out. This is part of the nude collection. Let me see if I can grab everything. I think it was 5 of them. I'm sorry, guys. Just 1 second. I keep pulling up the same thing. I thought they. Oh, here's one here. I thought it was 5. Oh, it is 5. Okay. So this is part of my new collection. These are nudes. These are made with the liquid pigment. So when you put it on your lips, it's going to be color. So like this one is going to show, this is going to show, all of these, they're going to show. Okay, so this is part of my new collection. So by the time you guys see this video, these will be up on the site already. Also parts of my, how many is it? I think it's 3. I should already have these out, but this wasn't in the plan. I also have another collection, which is my Angel collection. And yeah, why I can't find it. This is one. Yes, this is one, yeah. Thought it was 4 of these. Y'all, I can't even find it. Oh Lord. Oh, here it is. This is, that's not it. I got it. It was actually in the wrong spot. Yeah. This is part of my Angel collection here. That's also going to be on the site by the time you see this video. Okay, put this way so you can see. Okay, this is part of the Angel collection. So by the time you see this video, these things will be up on the site. at classykiss.com. So these will be the new collections. Okay. And then these will be the angel collection. Okay. So like I said, by the time you see this video, these will be up on the site because they're actually going to be dropping in a couple of days. I am also going to be dropping my oils. These oils here. Oh, gotta clean this off again. So these are the oils that will be dropping also. Turn it this way so you can see a little bit better. Okay. These are the oils that will be dropping this week also. So like I said, by the time you see this video, all of this stuff will be on the site. Okay. So, okay, guys, so I'm going to let you guys go now. Just be sure to, when and if you're going to be starting your lip gloss or your cosmetic business, do your research. Make sure, so do a price check. Go to different websites. Do a price check. See how much it will cost. So if something is $20, round it up, give it a few extra dollars, because when you go back to that site, it may not be that price. It may go up a couple of dollars, or it may actually be cheaper. Okay. So be sure to do your research and take account in everything that you're going to need. Okay. Take account in everything that you're going to need. I'm going to say it again. Take in account of everything that you're going to need. So know your business will not be $50 or less. Okay. Now, unless you just happen to have all of this stuff already sitting around, then great. Then yeah, you can do it. Okay. But until then, you know, I don't think so. So anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go. Be sure to follow Classy Kiss on Instagram at Classy Kiss. Facebook is also Classy Kiss. Check out our website, which is classykiss.com. That is classy with a K. Okay. New product is dropping this week. So like I said, by the time you see this video, they should have already been dropped. So guys, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.